Red and blue, watch, they change into yellow and green. Watch, as I slide it down, all of the color just instantly disappears. Learn how you can create this amazing optical illusion at home. Use your supernatural powers to move the can. The magic moving wire illusion. One of the coolest optical illusions I have ever seen. 3, a flower magically appears. Yay! Check this out, I have a giant magic wand, and down here on the table I have a can of liquid death, an empty can. Watch, I take my magic wand without ever touching the can. It begins to move on the table. Now look, make it come back the other direction. Look, my magic wand does all the work. It makes the can roll all the way across the table. We reverse the direction, never touching the can. And believe it or not, this is a very easy trick that you can do at home. This is actually the magic of science. All you need to do this at home is a piece of PVC pipe. This is just a piece of pipe that we have wrapped in black electrical tape to make it look like a giant magic wand. Then all you need is an empty aluminum can and set it down on a flat surface. Then take a piece of cloth and rub it on the outside of the PVC pipe to build up static electricity. Now when we bring the PVC pipe close to the can, the static electricity attracts it and makes it move and roll across the table, and we can actually just control it using the static just like this and make it really get a good roll on it. Get your roll on. Okay, Ava, I have a really cool trick to show you with my magic wand, a magician's best friend, some might say. Watch as I wave the wand back and forth. Watch the wand. 1, 2, 3. A flower magically appears. Yay! Here is the secret of the appearing flower wand. This is our new product available now at EvanEraTV.com. Check the link in the description if you want to pick one up. This is the perfect magic trick if you are a beginner because it's super easy to do. It's pretty much self-working. So the wand comes with this elastic band attached to the flower right here on top. All you have to do is stretch it out like this, and you're going to hold the flower in your hand right here at the bottom of the wand. Then all you have to do to make the magic happen is lightly release your grip on the flower, and it will instantly retract back to the top of the wand. Make sure you're moving the wand a little bit to cover the motion of the flower appearing. If you just hold it completely still, it's kind of obvious that it springs up from your hand, so make sure you wave your wand a little bit and then let the flower go, and it looks like it just instantly appears. Get one today at EvanEraTV.com and amaze your friends and family. Yeah, nice. This is the magic moving squares optical illusion, one of the coolest optical illusions I have ever seen. You can see the squares look like they are moving on the screen based on how the arrows are pointing and how they're kind of spinning. It looks like the squares are rotating, they're growing larger and smaller, but the crazy thing about this is they're actually not moving at all. The squares are remaining in the same place the entire time, and even after the arrows completely disappear, it still looks like they're moving. You can see it looks like they're rotating, it looks like they're turning up and down, but they're actually not moving at all. This illusion is created by shadow and light. The way the squares light up from black to white influences the direction that your mind perceives the square to be moving, even though it's standing still. This is so mesmerizing. I could look at this all day. This is the magic cloud. Watch as I slide it down, all of the color just instantly disappears from the cloud, but look, if I slide it back out, it instantly reappears. Isn't that so amazing? Look, the color just instantly returns and disappears again. This is super easy to do, and I will show you how to make it right now. Here is what you need to set up the magic color drawing. You're going to need a pair of scissors, some tape, a pack of sheet protectors that you're going to cut the front out of one of the sheets just like this. You'll need a couple sheets of construction paper and some white cardstock that you're going to illustrate just like this. Shout out to my daughter Ava for doing this awesome drawing. We're gonna start by trimming up the edges on our cardstock. Cut out a frame for the front. Now we're gonna take some tape and join the front and the back together. Once you have this outer sleeve made, you then need an additional piece of cardstock cut to the same size as your drawing. You're gonna take that and slide it inside the frame just like this. Take the plastic sheet and lay it over top of the drawing. Take a piece of tape and tape the top in place. So now we have made this flap on the front. Now we're going to take a marker and trace an outline just of the black lines on our transparency. And that is going to create this outline where you can see now we just have the outline of the cloud with no color. Now we're going to take it and load it into the sleeve, but you want to make sure you're putting the piece of paper with the drawing behind your blank piece of cardstock and the drawing on the transparency in front of it. So it should go in just like this. So now we get this awesome effect of the cloud not being colored in, and then when you move it up, you see it just completely goes full color just like that, and it disappears as it dips down into the sleeve. I have two wires coiled together just like this. Watch, if I just pull them apart slowly, you can see them unwind just like that. But this is actually an illusion. The wires are actually not moving at all. They're just rotating in my fingers. Even though it looks like I'm pulling them apart, they actually don't move. This is called the magic moving wire illusion. See, as I pull them like this, it really looks like I'm pulling them apart, but they're actually staying in the same place the entire time. Look, they're just rotating in my finger. Red and blue, watch, they change into yellow and green. The secret to this trick is all in the gimmicked scarf. It actually has a ring right here, and as you slide it down, you can see it turns inside out, and on the opposite side, you have the different colors of the green and yellow, and then you can reverse it back. You can seal the ring in your hands. As you move your hand across, it looks like the scarf just magically changes colors. This is the 3D magic drawing illusion. So it looks like this is a 3D piece of art, like some kind of weird tunnel that you're just going down inside. But this is actually just a 2D line drawing that I will show you how to make right now. All you need for this is a piece of paper and your art skills. So you're gonna take a pen and a piece of paper like this, and you're just going to begin drawing lines in each of the corners. You're gonna draw about 10 to 14 lines, and you want them evenly spaced apart. Now you're going to repeat this process in each one of these corners that you've made right here. Now again, we're going to repeat this process and go in the corners, each one of the 4 corners, and just continue doing this until we get all the way down into the center. So once you've got the preliminary drawing done, you're going to go through and add some shading. That is, right here on the last line of each one, we're just going to darken it in a little bit, and that's going to create this effect of the shading and really create some depth in the drawing. So the last line of each one, you're just going to go through and kind of darken it in like this. It really creates this overlapping effect where it looks like this drawing just has a ton of depth to it. Kind of looks like these are overshadowing the ones below it. Now once we've got our shading done, you can see the depth of the drawing is really starting to take shape. Now we're going to take a ruler and outline the edge of the drawing just like that. Now that we've got our outline done, we're going to color in the border black. And now your border is colored in just like that, and your depth drawing illusion is complete. Now, I'm not the best artist in the world, so if I can do it, you can do it. Try this out at home. It just takes a little bit of time and patience, and you can create this amazing optical illusion drawing. If you create this at home, be sure to take a picture and tag me in it on social media, and I will share your amazing artwork.